Hi guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. I figured this would be the best way for me to explain how I got fit. Instagram only lets me post 60-second videos, so I can't really explain what I did in 60 seconds. So this is what I am going to do. I just wanted to start off by saying that I don't know everything. I'm not an expert. I have just done a lot of research, and I have developed a huge passion for fitness and nutrition. So I'm not a professional by any means. This is just what has worked for me, and I wanted to share that with you. Also, I don't want you to compare yourself to anyone else. Everybody's bodies are different. Everybody's goals are different. Everybody's journey is different. We all react differently to losing weight. So just focus on being better than you were yesterday. I have some notes here because that's just how I roll. So if you see me looking down, that's why. So I'll start off by talking about losing weight and the eating part. Our bodies require so much energy and calories to maintain itself. So the science behind losing weight is consuming less energy than what you're burning. So really it's just a mathematical equation. Everybody's body is different with how much they require to maintain itself. So your numbers are completely different than everybody else's, and it's based on different factors. So if you are wanting to lose weight, if that is your goal, then you need to consume less calories than what your body is burning to maintain itself. I have found that counting macros is the best way for me personally to track what I am eating and to make sure that I am eating less than what my body needs to maintain itself. So macros stand for macronutrients, and they are proteins, carbs, and fats. So those three things are what make up calories in a food. So by tracking those macros, you can track your calories in a better way, I guess. Counting calories isn't good enough because it truly is important where you're getting your calories from and to make sure that you're getting the nutrients that your body needs. So it's important to maintain muscle mass when you're trying to lose weight so that you can have muscle still. So that's why it is important to track your macros to make sure you're getting enough protein to maintain your muscle and that you don't lose that while you're losing weight. So eating too low of calories can stall your weight loss. Can stall weight loss and actually lower your metabolism. So it is not good to lower your calories by extreme amounts. You want to make sure that you're eating as much as you can, but still be in a deficit, a caloric deficit. So by eating small meals about 5 to 6 times a day will keep your body in a constant state of burning, and it can really boost your metabolism. So some tools that I used during my fitness journey was I got a food scale, and I use that every single day. It may sound obsessive, but it's amazing what, like how much food, how many calories and fats and carbs and proteins are in a food, and eyeballing it usually isn't enough. I'm usually off. So it's just amazing to see the numbers on a food after weighing it or measuring it. And then also MyFitnessPal. So what I did was I got my macros calculated by someone, and you can do the same. You can have someone calculate them for you, or there's a lot of macro calculators online that you can use. So get your macros calculated. It'll ask you questions like your age, your height, your weight, your goal, how much you work out, how hard are your workouts, stuff like that. So that will determine your numbers for your macros. So after you do that, download MyFitnessPal or some type of weight loss macro calculating app, and just start tracking your food, inputting all your foods, and you'll have to input your macro numbers into MyFitnessPal, and it will show you how many macros are in each food that you input, and it will try to help you meet your goals every day. So I'm not going to lie, it is very tedious and it's time consuming, but I promise you, you will get the hang of it. It took me a long time to hit my macros and to be consistent with hitting them. I struggled with what foods to eat and, do I have to eat if I'm still hungry or if I'm not hungry? And so it truly is a learning process. Don't give up. Give it a good 6 months before you decide that it's not for you. It takes a lot of patience and consistency, and you're not going to see results overnight. You guys, it takes time and consistency that will give you results, and patience. You'll eventually be able to intuitively eat if that's what you decide to do. You'll know portions. You'll know what foods to eat to maintain your weight or to lose weight. Some good sources of proteins, carbs, and fats. So proteins, good lean proteins is chicken, lean, what's it called? Lean turkey, turkey breast, eggs, nuts, beans, Greek yogurt, some protein bars and protein powders, obviously. Carbs is sweet potatoes, rice, vegetables, potatoes, good whole grains, whole wheat bread, things like that. And fats is avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts. That's about all I can think of. So fill your days with whole natural foods the best that you can. Your body will soon love them and crave them, I promise. But what I love about macro counting is you can still enjoy the foods that you love. That is probably the main reason why I stick with it, because I can fit cookies into my macros every day. So I don't go all week without having a cookie, and then when the weekend hits, I'm not binging on cookies and chips and all the things that I deprived myself throughout the week. I don't do that, because I can still fit treats into every single day, because let's face it, I am a treat person. I have a treat every single night. And so I love macros because I can make that work. I don't have a cookie after lunch and say, oh, shoot, I ruined my whole day. Now I'm just going to go eat a bunch of crap. No, I just log it in MyFitnessPal and I move on with my day. So that's why I really love macros, is because I can still eat treats, and who doesn't want that? So protein is the very most important macro to hit because it requires the most energy to digest. So you will be burning the most energy and calories consuming protein than any other macro. So you'll be consuming more than likely 1 gram of protein per body weight. So it is a lot, but it's good for you. It also helps you maintain your muscle and to build muscle. So it's super important to get your protein in. So it's all about balance, you guys. I can't preach that enough. It can become very obsessive to track your macros and to, knowing how much food or how many grams of carbs are in one food. It can kind of get obsessive, but it's all about balance, you guys. That's why I love macros, because I can still enjoy the foods that I like, and it's not a fad diet where I have to completely cut anything out, and eventually when I reintroduce that stuff, I'm going to gain weight and stuff like that. So just, it's all about balance, being happy with your life, enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, loving your body at every stage. And I promise the results will come. You guys have fun with it. Try different foods, see what works for you, see what you like, and give it a good shot. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. It doesn't work for everybody. Not everybody is going to love counting macros, and that's totally fine. I just wanted to share how I lost the weight. Also, so that was the eating portion. So now exercising. I have gone to the gym, since I was a junior in high school. So it's been a long time. I probably like 9 years. So I've been going to the gym for a while. My best advice would be to not be afraid of the weights. I know that the weight room can be intimidating, and there's lots of men in there, and you may feel stupid, you may feel like you don't know what you're doing, that they're looking at you, that you're not doing it right, that you're not lifting enough. But I promise you guys, they don't care. They're not looking at you. They're there for themselves, just like you're there for yourself. So do not be afraid of the weights. Weights will help you build muscle, and muscle burns more than fat. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn, and the higher your metabolism is going to be. So what I did for my workouts, and what I still do now because I love it so much, is I combine HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, with heavy weightlifting. So HIIT is a great way to get your cardio in that doesn't take forever. I have never spent, I won't say never, but to lose weight, I have never spent more than 30 minutes on a cardio machine, and I hardly ever get on cardio machines. I like the treadmill and I like the Stairmaster, and I only do those for 20 minutes because what I'm doing is I'm doing HIIT. So HIIT is spiking your heart rate really, really high, and then you let it drop. And then you spike it really high, you let it drop, spike it high, let it drop. So you do that for a good 15 to 25 minutes and you're done. Like, hello, who doesn't want to not have a 45-minute long cardio session? Because I freaking hate cardio. It's the worst. But if I can get it done in 25 minutes, sign me up. So HIIT, this is how you can do it. You can pick exercises and do them for a certain period of time and then rest, or you can complete them for a certain amount of sets. So for example, say I picked burpees, push-ups, and squats, and sit-ups, and jump rope. So I could either do 30 seconds, so I do 30-second burpees, rest for 30 seconds, 30-second, whatever I said, I don't know, whatever I said next, 30 seconds of that, rest for 30 seconds, 30 seconds of the next exercise, rest for 30, 30 of this, rest for 30, 30 of this, rest for 1 minute, and then complete that whole thing 2 more times. So for a total of 3 times. Or you could say, okay, I want to do 10 burpees, 25 sit-ups, 30 jumping jacks. So you do that. So you'll do 10 burpees, rest for 30 seconds, and then whatever I said, I don't know what I said, 15 burpees, sit-ups, I don't know, whatever I said. So complete a certain amount of sets and then move on to the next one. So you can do for time or you can do for reps. So that is how I did HIIT. Weightlifting. For those of you starting out, if you don't weightlift, I highly suggest starting at least 3 times a week. Do like an upper body day, a lower body day, and then a full body day. What you want to do with weights is you want to stick with 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. So you want to use a weight that is challenging for you. You want to be able to complete the reps and the sets with proper form, but you want to use a weight where you're struggling on the last 2 or 3. So if you're unable to do the last couple every single time, you need to lower your weight, because you're probably also not keeping form correct, which is the most important thing so that you don't injure yourself. So, yeah, weightlifting is great, you guys. I love it so much. So if you are looking to lose weight, I suggest trying HIIT and weightlifting 3 to 4 times a week, combined with your macro counting. Give it a good month or 2, and I promise you guys will see results. Also, just a couple other things with weight loss. Water consumption is so important. I can't stress enough how important it is to consume tons of water. Your body requires, your body is made up of, I think, 80% water. So that's huge. You need to consume half of your body weight in fluid ounces of water every single day. So it is a lot. If you're not used to it, you're going to be chugging water. But it's so important, you guys. It helps with so many things. Also, sleep. Sleep is also so important for weight loss, you guys. If you're not getting enough sleep, your body will not let go of your fat. So make it a priority to sleep and to hydrate yourself, eat healthy, good foods, and exercise. If you find that, you would rather go running or hiking or biking or whatever, just go out and do something. Whatever makes you happy and will make you want to exercise, that's the most important thing. So, yeah, I am so glad I could share that with you, and I hope that this was helpful to you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed it, if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you later.